Hi there, I'm John, aka Graffiti, and I'm a 3D environment artist in the games industry. This video series shows my approach to environment art creation with the ArtStation challenge brief Beyond Human. Each video is a live stream capture and doesn't contain any music. I suggest putting some on, increasing the speed of the videos and playing them in the background while doing some of your own work. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to see me create environment art live, please tune into my Twitch channel. You can also follow me on social media. Enjoy! Alright, okay, because I only briefly looked before the stream for Steam stuff, and all of them were like an hour long that I could find, and they weren't. I kind of thought I haven't got an hour to spend going through a tutorial. I just want a quick fix thing. So I think I'm just going to have to see what it looks like. And you know, who knows, I could be here for another 3 hours. Well, after this, Dirty Pipes, Steam VFX, Thin Out the Curves are the main ones. And then I want to look at the lighting UVs, see if I can boost up the brightness a bit. And I just want to have a look at the direction of my skylight to see if I can help use that to boost the brightness of the scene. But right now, it doesn't make any difference. Actually, I'm going to tone down. Okay, so that's totally rough. That's totally the other way. So yeah, I think if I can make the scene a bit brighter, then that will definitely help. But at least now that the pipes have got some kind of, I suppose, dirt on them, I can always tweak the height. In fact, let's do that. What's this? Pipes. Oh, it's not steel. Steel battered, where are you? Steel battered. And the height. Actually, while we're here, we'll just go over these. Just to help it along a bit. Doesn't look it's in the right place, that one. Little out. Ooh, hello. They look fine though. Kabam, kabam. Thanks for the follow if you're here. Feel free to join chat. Why is it just the way I'm... Or no, it'll be because this is slightly out, that's why. So we would kind of just doing these. Okay. Then if we just thin this out again a bit. That's fine. See how I suppose we get on. Save all on that. Right, Steam effects. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at nice tutorial, 18 minutes. Let's do it on ×2. just see if I can get anything out of the content, starter content for this, for the Steam. Ambient dust, sparks, smoke, steam. Steamy. That's quite steamy. Right, I'm guessing this is what controls it. So text coordinate, so what if I put these down to 4? Does that do anything? So we'll just change that for the moment. I think it needs to be on 8 so that it's not as janky. Yeah, that's why I gave you those two start links. Principles of the particles will be the same really. Orientation, speed, and speed. It would just be a matter of creating some decent textures, which I'm sure won't be hard. Just a lot of pics and vids I see seem a lot more smokish style particles rather than a nice waterish refractive style, if you know what I mean. Yes, steam from vents. Play around with that myself at some point. So I can adjust it in this thing. Okay, so I need to go into whatever graph is in there. So he makes a new particle system. Okay. So if so object add new particle system, steam 1. Okay. Fucking hell. Fuck. Right. Right, whatever that does. Okay, so here's the one that he's got, or this is the starter content one. So this will give us a good indication of what to go on. So acceleration. Does this do anything? how do I add a key? If you want opacity, it's normally colour over life. So is that this? How do you load out? Do you know how to add a key into this? Okay, so really, delete key wants to be up and then gradually fade back down. Color over life. Yep. Control. Okay, so he uses control. Yes, that does it. Brilliant. So, okay, so there's an initial thing and then it goes out, that's fine. Cool. What else? He also clicks on required. Say use local space, duration. So maybe alpha over life is within colour over life if you were wanting it less visible. Alpha over life. How do I find that? Is that this one? I just have no idea what any of this means. Like, what does yellow mean? It's been a while. If I try right clicking on the graph, remove curve. Don't want to remove the curve. What about here? Shit, have I now lost that? No, right. don't know what any of this means. Ah, here we go, rate. So it generates. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay. Rate scale. So that's bigger. Burst scale. Something else while we're... No. Yellow is showing active graph objects. Think being the main word. Oh, so you click on, right, okay, so you can click on these and it shows you, okay, so color over life. How do I... Now you're right, so that is active. Start velocity, start size, lifetime, acceleration. Don't know what that means, right? Sorry, I am looking at this in another... In fact, I might be able to just get this on screen for you. So, I'm looking at the visual here and just having a look at the graph. I think I'm just going to have an experiment with just the things I'm finding in here, and then we'll just see if it looks any good and might scrap it. Wouldn't be the end of the world. So, what if we do this? Maybe put more on. If anything, it needs to be a lot slower. So So it's, I suppose, how fast it's. Right, we'll come back to that because I want to put burst. Did I change the burst? Yes. Okay, that's a bit more interesting. Let's have a look at this. That looks super useful, Rusty, but I think for the moment I'm just going to wing it on what this looks like and not get into the depths of it, into the bowels of it, because yeah, I think it's just going to be a bit too much for the moment. That's not too bad. Colour over life. Alpha over life. Tell you what, let's just stick with this for the moment. So it's like blowing forward, I suppose. After all that, you can hardly see it. So and we can scale it. So I just don't think, I think it'd be a cool effect, but I just don't think it's going to be, come on. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to add right now. I think it's just too late in the day. I think it would be cool to add something like this later on when I revisit the project, but for the moment I think I'm just a little too far out of my depth. And because there's nothing else going on, I mean, I think it'd be quite cool to have like dripping water and things, you know. So I'm going to leave it. But thanks for your help, Rusty, and load out. That was interesting, you know, looking at all that jazz. But yeah, I think for now, I think it's best if we leave that. Right, so even if we have another 2 hours, that's fine. I might still be able to do everything that I want to be able to do. Let me just, so what was it, high res shot, space, 2 by 1080. Okay. Can I not open that? Yes, I can. Oh, it's that easy to do it. Well, that's pretty good. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. Winging it yourself right now. I think it's, yeah, I think for us, it's a bit too, it's too late in the day. But that's fine. It's kind of something for another time. But I think it was good to, you know, have a look at it. I can't believe how easy that was to get a screenshot out. Yeah, that was ridiculously easy. Save this. Save this. No, we don't need to. No. Right, well, that high res thing was really good. What I want to do here is I want to this bigger. Make this so it doesn't pick up decals. I think I might make the deck hard. I think I might thin that out a bit. So it's just whatever that is called, I think. So materials, graffiti 4. I should say graffiti, not graffiti. Images, graffiti 4. Right, so let's just thinking it will just be because I think it could also be that the actual text should be thinner. I think that's what the problem is really. That's better. Right, so graffiti 4. No, it's down here somewhere. This one. Did that change? Yes. Yeah, because the A's. This can pick up decals. Just need to make this thinner. There we go. yeah, I think save it for another day. Otherwise, I think I could see that just eat. I mean, it already ate up quite a lot of time just getting the starter content and screen. It looks awesome. Thanks. Yeah. Must admit, it looked far better than I thought it was going to look at whatever it was. Do I have to do it each time? High res. So it's this one, I think. It's really annoying that it just doesn't open. Yeah, so pretty happy with this, to be honest. Can't really do, so I want to do the, so let's just have a look at the image. Just make this float. So really, I need to make it brighter in the post effect. I'm going to leave the thin curves in there. So basically I was going to thin out the render curves in the neons, but sod it because they're not causing anyone any problems. So we'll leave that. So brightness, kick up the brightness, which will be, or the bloomy, I don't know, I need to look in the post effects, I think. Although having said that, this doesn't look like that, doesn't look great. I feel like it's, maybe I should, you know, double the resolution. But my kind of, if you find it, there is a pop-up box for screenshots. Ooh, yes. How do I get hold of that? It's just that there's lots of artifacts in this image and there aren't any artifacts in the scene. Click the arrow at the top left of the viewport. Arrow. High resolution screenshots. Ah. Shot multiplier. Take a screenshot, specify the region which will be captured by the screenshot. Okay. So before we do that, let's just save that. And then if we put this on 2 and specify, oh, you piece of shit. Of course. Right, so you do it in there. So this needs to be, okay, I've just moved my camera, so I need to sort that out again. Cameras, transform, lock, 0.4, 15.34. I can't remember what this one is. Images. -160, 037, and then these were 936316. Alright, so let's do these again. 277.3658 minus 163 234 128 6598. Cool. Transform. Lock. Cool. Have you set your neon static meshes to include emissive in-bait lighting? Shit. Button on the right is for the whole screen. Yes, and the left is for the crop. So I'll do a crop on the camera view, I think. And then, have you set your neon statics? Probably not. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at this one. So how do I find that? Yeah, sorry loadout. How do I set the emissive, the static mesh to include the emissive? Is that something that I do? I'm assuming on the mesh because you've said mesh. Or do I have to do it on the material? Okay. Emissive boost. Sorry, right. Under lighting, called use emissive for second selected in the scene. Sorry, in the scene, not the content browser. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Neons. Lighting. Use emissive for static lighting. Use emissive for static lighting. Okay, so we'll get all of those on. I multi-select these. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with this one. Could be that it's just a texture or a blueprint, I have no idea. Who knows? save all that. Let's build the light in again. Oh my god. See this banana. How's your work? Oh, here we go. Just a quick question. I always use 411 but updated and currently using 16. With those decals added, do you still have to go into project settings and change decal to do? I've not checked out, but wondering if you... No, I didn't. I did look in the settings and I think it was enabled already. Include the light output when Lightmass builds the scene. That would be really cool. Cool. So we'll go to this one and we go to high resolution screenshot. Pump this up to 2. Use the crop. Capturing my 2 though. Oh, sorry, what was that? Specify. Now, last time I did this, it screwed up. Oh no, did it? Ah, that was it. Okay, yeah, so that's great. Oh, see, that's what fucks me off. Like, I'm clearly... Oh, was it not? Oh, fucking hell. Drives me mad, this non-locking stuff. I think it's enough to make me switch to a different engine. Let me stop eating this banana while I'm doing stuff. Okay, so it needs to, so what was it, 9, 8, oh, that's pretty good. So that's bigger than the size it needs to be. Excellent. That's great. But this is still fucking up, which is really annoying because it doesn't look like that in the viewport. I'll be on Twitch. Hello, how you doing? To be honest, I only used Unity when it first came out. Haven't used it since. This is Unreal, which is good, but there are things that, you know, that I like to change about it. Just now I set problems with decals not showing correctly at times on cool. If you keep your angle snaps and movement snaps turned on, you then have to just rotate it back one notch if it goes out of place. Yes. So you're talking about decals loadout. Might be easier than typing it back in each time. If you keep your angle snaps and movement snaps turned on. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So let's put that. Cool. I see what you're saying now. Good thinking. Okay, so in. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I just don't even know. Like, surely it can't be that difficult to have a lock button. Really not difficult. And unfortunately, snapping didn't really do anything there. Minus 163, 125, 2865, 998, 3.4, 15.34, minus 60, 0.37. I'm going to get out of that camera for the moment. So these are all now dark, which is good, which is what we want. For some demo, it's time up. Starts to tick. Oh no, it's all right. Talking about kind of the two icons next to the numbers. Are those the lock ones? These. It's next to the numbers. Don't want to reset default. Oh, sorry, the two, God, my brain is fried. Yes, the two icons next to the numbers, you're talking about this bit up here. I see what you're saying now. Right, so. Decals. Save all. somebody likes that post. This person, Lola, I kind of feel like I recognise her name. Well, Lola, if you're here, thanks for that. Thanks for the like. Hope you found it, interesting. Ooh, there's the stream. What's new on here? God, that looks pretty damn good. It's only me. Haha. Who's completed then so far? Kamata David has. A new challenger has. Cool. Let's turn that off. Right. I want to post-process volume, kick up the shit. Maybe not the bloom. Although, to be fair, it probably looks more like Helio's image when I do that. What's a different one? I think I've been through all these. Is that 1.04? I think even just, a subtle amount, like, sorry, I suppose let me just put it on here so you can see. That just helps push it a little bit. So contrast probably doesn't need to be so high. It's a bit late, so you found it. Oh, sorry, yes. Desangle, just press Control 1 to 9 and then just select your camera in the outlet and right click. To go here means your camera will always snap out position. You set Control 1. If I were to edit a screenshot in Photoshop and bring, yeah, I did do a lot file. Was that it? This one. I mean, from before. Actually, we could, yeah, we could do this. We could have a look. Copy, paste. Tell you what, let's open the file location, get this in here. Okay, so tell you what, before we go further, let's take out that crosshair. Yeah, I normally just have my perspective and right click the camera and move view to object. I never have control of the camera itself so it can't move, but you lose the field of view. You already know, just know you're a bit so thought I'd offer as well. Yeah, definitely loadout, just keep them coming. Yeah, I guess I'm just you know, it's that kind of right at the end of the project, things start to, you know, go wrong. So there is an exposure in Unreal. Auto exposure. Here's the default settings. What did I have them on before? Five. Yeah, I think the first time I used it, I overkilled it a bit, which wasn't great, but do you know how to increase the, the sharpness of the image? I suppose I could tone down the fog, that would help, because that's contributing quite a lot to the scene. One. Even that's better. tone this down. So above the CTC machine, it could be a little higher, softer. Could be this one. Only problem is, I didn't really want it to, although that, it kind of, it's because it picks up a highlight here on this pipe, which is kind of annoying. Although, having said that, when it's got the grime on it, does it pick up? I suppose it does, doesn't it? Sleep deprivation. Yeah, I think it looks better with the light higher. I think I'm just going to have to ignore that highlight. Unless I can bring this in, but then I lose the actual reason why I have it. It's a shame really, if it wasn't for that it would look alright. think I'm going to leave it. It's a good suggestion, but I think I'm going to start breaking the scene if I tweak it too much at this stage. By break it, I mean, so I just played around with the post-process volume a bit, and it's kind of like I can't see the wood from the trees at the moment, so it's kind of, I've made some changes, but do they look any better? And I don't really know, and this is really annoying. So yeah. But what I could do, oh god, it's all this submission shit that goes with it. Right. So let's have a think about what I'm submitting. So I want to submit a picture. So I've done a bit of brightness. Oh, the fucking lighting UVs, I need to look at those. Right, before that, I suppose I could try and get this lot in. In here, the base, it could be my setup folder. Compressed. See, it blows out the neons. I think it does look better on the building, but I don't know why, but it blows out the neons. I suppose it's because they're already quite intense, so what if I bring them down? Oh right, okay, yeah. So if I put this back to what it was, bloom, doesn't make any real difference. What if I just take all this off? Yeah, so I need all of that on. Yeah, I think that looks, on the buildings, I think that looks really good. But it's just, maybe I just need to, if I up the exposure, so... I think that's going to have to be it. So unfortunately not going to use the LUT. I've got a really bright light somewhere. Yeah. Let's blow that away. Yeah, right, that's fine. Okay, so let's quit this, save. So I'm now going to just take a look at some submission stuff, because as in what kind of images I want to submit, because that will give me an idea of what I actually need to get done. So everyone seems to have a picture like this, so we'll have the same. So that, if I go into camera 3, okay, yeah, so that's, so really we need another camera 2. Cameras, Duplicate. Oh, God. Duplicate. And this needs to be goable. Let's see. Maybe a shot like that. Transform, lock, and print screen. Settings. maybe something like that. sorry, which angle? Let me just label these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm guessing, Rusty, you mean shot 4. It's a spotlight, just so that it matches the concept from that angle, but I'll turn it off when I render it, just because when I take the screenshot, because I think it's it's obviously quite distracting. But I think if I go for those angles, I think maybe number 4's the weakest, so I could just ditch that. Yeah, I might get rid of number 4, and then I think there's enough going on in the other 2 that really kind of show off the scene. Oh, sorry, show off the close-ups anyway. Or that it's in a game at least. Yeah, so maybe not 4. And then, oh, excuse me, right, I gotta shoot off. Scene is looking, thanks. Hello, CP Cartoon Plant. Welcome. As one goes out, one comes in. Thanks, Loadout, for all your help. It's been really, really helpful. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to message you in the next few days, just while I get stuff together for this submission. But yes, thanks for coming along, and see you at some point. And Cartoon Plant, how's it going? Just trying to sort out this submission for the ArtStation comp. Yeah, I think it will be. Oh, excuse me. Right, midnight. Oh my god. Right, I'm just going to look at someone else's submissions, other people's submissions, and actually let's just put across through that one for the moment. And basically I just want to I'm tripping, or is oh, I mean, thank you for the praise, but I mean, I still think it needs some work. I'm kind of in love and hate with it at the moment, because it's so close to the concept, but also it's not. It's like it's missing bits, and it's, as a perfectionist, it frustrates me. But it's all in game in Unreal, and it's all working, and yeah, thanks guys. I mean, to be honest, without you, it wouldn't have looked like this. So I do really appreciate it. Yeah. So now I've just got to go through and, yeah, that was it. I was going to look at other people's submissions for what they've done for their, how they're showing their materials and stuff. Because I think the materials one might be quite easy for me, just because of the way I've set them up already. I think I might have to swap those planes for spheres though, which shouldn't be a problem. And then I think I need to do like a grey box scene, and just rearrange all my buildings again. Or I could just duplicate this scene and do it. That might be better, because then everything's kind of set up already. Are we allowed to ask art questions, or is that annoying because I want to be this good? No, ask art questions. Ask away. I need to make a button for this, but we have a Discord, which you can go to here. So if you've got any, you want any critique or feedback or anything, just bung it in there. It's a bit basic at the moment, but I've been doing this project and it's been taking up a lot of time. But yes, I do create other people's work on the stream if you want any of that, but I'm probably not going to do any tonight just because I have to get this done. But yeah, if you've got any questions at all, fire away. Okay, so completed. Let's have a look at these two. Look at David's. Look at this guy's. 3 notifications. Oh, someone's liked my stuff. Cool. Thank you, Mikal. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Mikal, something like that. It is sticking out. Looks good from distance but up close. Yeah, shot 4, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Always nice to get some likes in. Right, so main shot, additional shots. So I'm going to have 2 additional shots because I could do one from above like that, I suppose. Oh yeah, that might be a better one actually. It's just kind of getting the right composition. So I don't want to show that corner. That's too plain, so maybe cut that out. Difficult, because it's kind of like what, I don't think a shot like that actually helps me in any way. I think when you get the angle from above, you do kind of see that the normal map is kicking up quite a lot of information. That one's similar to that. Yeah, I think I might just leave it, because everything else, when you get back here, it's very, I've just shoved things into the background. And the whole point is that you see it from this angle, so first question, how did you handle failure? I found myself not being able to draw anything from faces, flowers to even hands. Like, I know you have to practice, but honestly I don't even think I'm gonna be good. You can tell by yourself when you look at my art. I'm also going to turn in for the night. Also forgot this was on. Had John's suit. Bring me back to this sap. Oh, see you later. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. This will be online soon for you to enjoy at your leisure. But yeah, cool. And cartoon plant. How do I Handle failure. Well, the thing is, I don't. Sorry, let's rephrase that. I do fail. Let's get that clear. But I do handle it different from work and personal. So at work, I will, ask somebody or rifle through an old scene and find something like that, and I'll just or I'll think about it in another way and see if that works. Generally it's kind of just going back to it over and over and just trying new things, because it's the trying, because once you've tried it, between 4 and 6 times, let's say, by the 7th time which ways work and which ways don't, which is quite good. But then when I'm at home, I do get frustrated sometimes. So I've actually been all right on the stream, because if that's the right thing, angle, how does it look from the CCTV? On the stream it's been okay, because people have been in this chat since like the beginning really of this project, and it's been amazing for me, because even earlier, about 2 hours ago, we were looking at VFX in Unreal and getting the Steam to work properly and that kind of thing, and 3 of us were looking at it and all of us were pulling our hair out. And it's quite nice, because it feels like you're in a working environment. There are people there who are kind of struggling with it too, or a little rusty on the subject. So that's like, when I fail on Twitch, it's not so bad. But if I'm not on Twitch and I'm having a bit of a bad day, I tend to just kind of take a break, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe a whole day, because it's kind of like I do this during the day. I've been doing this in the evening quite a lot in the last 2 months. I need a break too. I think really you've just got to keep at it. The only way you're going to improve is if you just keep going. And right now, it is frustrating. It is demoralising. There's not very much you can do about that, apart from seek out tutorials on it. There's loads of resources on YouTube. If you go on Polycount and have a look at all the stuff on there, and have a look at maybe stuff on Gumroad, and just kind of, for anyone who want to know where I'm coming from, let's have a look. You've just got to keep, because the more you practice, the better you become. Hey, this is pretty good. Hey, I think you're better than you think you are. I mean, I can't draw for shit. Yeah, dude, just hang in there. Really nice stuff. Honestly, don't worry so much. It's okay to, feel like this. We all do, because we're creatives, but that is fine. I think for you, just do more life drawing. And actually I recommend life drawing for anyone really. It's really good at kind of just doing something different. So yeah, I mean, and it's downtime. It's normally quite quiet. You do fast sketches, but you also do like 20-minute ones. I got really into it at uni. I used to organise our classes for it, and it was, really good escapism, but kind of develops your technique as well. And I wasn't nowhere near the best person, but I did it because I wanted to, improve a bit, and it's quite good for R&R. So maybe you've got hands and you've got faces. Maybe start doing some life drawing if you haven't done already. So that's what I would say to go to next. And maybe it's kind of, you say you're struggling with environments, props, flowers, everything. Maybe just take a break and do something completely different. So do a product design, or something in perspective or something like that. And then after that, do something kind of more organic. That could be a good solution. So it's a shame actually, Helio's just gone. Don't make me blush, that. Helio, who's just bailed, he drew the concept for this. I say drew, he modelled most of it in 3D and then painted over the top. So if you go onto our Discord, he's knocking about on there as well. So he's a really good port of call, but don't harass him about it, or rather don't harass anyone about it. People will get back to you in due course if you message them. Yeah, exactly. Rusty's put it really well. Okay, so that's what I was doing from the CCT machine. So I don't really like that because you see we haven't got any detail on it. What about one down here? Not that way. That's similar to the other shot. And there's nothing. Yeah, I mean, I know what you were saying, Rusty, because I think it would be quite cool to have, something here, but I think just my environment is just built for the what you call it. Having said that, I just don't think the shot's really working. It's compositionally. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to those two and just kind of have it as less is more. Rusty, but I've been drawing for a year and some months and feel like I can only draw hands, sorter, and do the star thingy really well, and that's about it. Really well organised. How so? I mean, I am quite an organised person. But yeah. Organising life drawings, you mean? And yeah, Cartoon Plant. If you have a real name, shout it out, because even though I, for the life of me, can't remember people's names, because not only I'm doing 3D, looking at usernames and trying to remember first names, it's really difficult. You just got to keep at it. You said you've been doing it a year and some months, so keep doing it, and in a year and some months more, you'll be way better than you were at this stage. You've just got to keep at it. I know you don't want to hear that, but you know what, actually, that angle that I've got here isn't too bad. But it's basically just up from the original, so I don't think there's any point. And also there's this isn't dirty enough here and down here. Yeah, so less is more. Right, so I can't do any of these, so she's got all these. Right, so if I do, let's write down this. So it's kind of all props, materials, spheres. And then she's got breakdowns, so I could do buildings and decals. I could do all my props and signs, I suppose, and that might do it actually. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, what's Martin got? Martin's got supporting shots, quite a few of them. So assets. Oh, I need to put that on them as well. Branding. He's also got wireframes and TMDs, wires. Okay. What's David got? David has got some stills, the props, a material and a sculpt, and just choice. Materials, props. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, Jack. 7 minutes ago. Still whip. So I figure out the texture, the majority of base colours down, started working up. Okay, so yeah. Oh, the wrong one. Let's go back to this. Do you all want to see the artist that I plan on becoming like? Go for it. That's loadouts, concepts. Hold on. Oh, Scott Robinson, yeah, is real good. Oh, where did you find loadouts images, Rusty? Because I'd love to see them. Oh man, don't put that in your summary. Siquan, you can... Don't put that. Big yourself up. Be positive. Think positive. What time is it? Shit. 1 o'clock. Right. So, material spheres. Okay, so I'm going to save all this. And then I'm going to save this as human assets. Save mission 1. Cool. Right, so now I need a sphere. Objects, import, material sphere. Ooh, I got a follow, I think. Import. Thank you, Cartoon Plant. Thanks for the follow. Whoop whoop. I'd stream Tuesdays and Thursdays normally. This is like because I can't stream tomorrow. That's how to draw. It helps me none. So that is. It's all about you need to learn. Well, a lot more than I would be. Unfortunately, Cartoon Plant, you just got to stick at it. And you'll have a breakthrough eventually. It just takes time. It takes a lot of time. Right, so, whoa. It's bright outside. In fact, did Marika... Oh, I'm just going to do them in Unreal. I think we'll see how they look. Okay. Okay. I don't do much drawing, but don't focus on what others do. It's what you like to do. Yep. Yeah. You just got to keep at it. What the hell? Loadout is this guy. You're fucking shitting me. Oh my god, he's so good. Why on earth is he hanging out on my stream? Sweet Jesus. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little speechless. Alright, that may not be his ArtStation. I'm gonna follow anyway though. Blew my head off that. If I take off. It's a bit blurry if I'm honest. It's probably because of the field of view actually. Maybe these need to be bigger. But I am going to put more subdivisions in that sphere. also. This will come in handy later as well. And then let's just make a material. Set G. Oh, that's all right, Tom. I didn't know you were here. Do you have mouse? If so, you should fire those matte spheres into it and take a screen. Yes, I do have tool bag. I think I just am wary of the setup involved for that. Oh, so I need to get rid of this. Okay. That didn't have the desired effect. But I think it's going to be marmoset it is. because I can't even get this to look good. Do a little better that way. See what this looks like. No, actually that could be because the normals might not be working. No, probably not. Yeah, they're still too dark. It's just, it might be a case of marmoset, yeah. Right, what I think I'm going to do is just save all this. I'm going to just do some kind of full screen what do you call it, grabs of the, you know, the close-up angles I chose, and just do an update because I'm shattered. I'm actually shattered, and there's no way I'm going to be able to do a decent showing off of all my assets in the next, you know, hour. So I think I'm just going to have to do it on Friday night and just hopefully just blast through it and it'll all work. So I'll do an update anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. So maybe another, you know, 10-15 minutes. Okay, so full screen. What happened then? Okay, we won't okay that yet. Okay. Cool. Right, let's just do these. We are out of time. I keep looking at it going, oh, maybe I should tweak that, maybe I should do that. I just need to finish this. So I'm not using that one. I am using that one. Although I do need to my eyes. Yeah, it's just a bad angle, I think. How's that? I'm being honest, you know, that's not a bad angle. But I don't like that. But then that ain't too bad actually, that one. So if I go to 2 or 4, that'll do it. Yeah, actually, that looks pretty good. C4. Sorry, I missed all this. For everything, that's right, the spheres don't look bad, just would be a lot less filling around in mum's, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm going to head off now, I've got to get up early to paint a house tomorrow. Thanks for coming, Rusty. Your help's been appreciated, really has. Yeah, I'll get an update out and hopefully get this submitted by, well, on Friday night. So watch the space, but yes, see you soon. Okay, let's quit out. Save this. And let's close this. And then let's get a post going. So, right, I'm gonna, sign out now. Sorry, end the stream. But yes, you can go here to view the submission if you haven't seen it before. And I'm going to post a quick update now and then get some sleep because I need it. And then I will hopefully, fingers crossed, make time Friday night to finish this and submit it. But yes, thanks for sticking around, and I will, see you shortly. Bye for now.